The border of the Steps of the Heart's Fire is always a drazzled, quiet area. The high clearing itself is a beautiful area, no doubt, but you go past the high clearing right up to the edge of that northern border, hills and trees. And even in the Umbra, there are a lot more rock spirits and tree spirits than you can account your eyes for. Normally, those who come up here enjoy the sights, enjoy the quiet. But not these. Not these at all. As per directive, 7 of them have been tasked. None of them aligned, well, some of them more packmates, but still have synced up together, perhaps out of harmony. But 7 people have journeyed, 4 of which we'll focus on in this scene. And they're heading to the Gate of Fenris Cairn up in the north, known as the Wolves' Maw. The Wolves' Maw is named after a Fenrir pack that terrorized these lands. Named in bloody tribute or maybe perhaps bloody fear of what would happen. But as the party makes its way to the slow umbral landscape, they've been told umbral side. The vast hills of Tellurian are far too difficult to navigate, and with that much rage coursing around this party, it's a welcome beacon. It's odd to see the Umbra so silent. You know the Fury pack known as the Wildfang are out there somewhere, covering your approach. But again, it's quiet. It's very quiet. As you guys begin to trope along the hills, what are each of you doing?
Just as a real quick question, have we been in any way enabled to bring our supplies, like our packed gear, across?
Yes.
Okay. Whew. Then yeah, long trek probably just means ambling and lupus.
It's the most logical way to do it. Melanthi's probably somewhere in the middle of the group, kind of honestly admiring the mountains, at least in part, but also, listening and watching.
Charlotte's attention at least is turned about 10% to not like walking off a cliff and 90% inwards as she rehearses to herself the various things she needs to say, needs to accomplish, needs to do. Just still ambling along, pack and maw.
Alice is bringing up the rear. She looks almost like a sheepdog in some ways.
And then I guess somebody has to concentrate on where they're actually going. Juno will be at the front, not so much leading, but following the path that is generally laid out. It's not fully beaten, but it's not exactly just complete wildlands either, especially up to Woolsmore. There is a certain trail that needs to follow, and she's making sure that the group follows that. Of course, in Lupus as well.
Give me, for Juno and Alice, give me a perception alertness. Let's start off with that first.
All right.
And see how we do.
Potentially 5, depending on difficulty.
3.
2, 3, 3. Okay. For Juno, you hear kind of like this weird, eerie kind of howling noise off to the east. Alice, then you eventually pick it up, but you hear it coming from the west.
And she'll just, not shout back, but say to whoever's right exactly behind her, whether it's Melanthe or Charlotte, something to the east, fair distance away.
And the west.
That's about where Charlotte will pick her head back up and actually start putting the ears on radar, glancing in either appropriate direction. How far?
Can I tell how far, Tony, with that? With 3?
3 successes, no. No.
Melanthe will listen.
It carries over the wind. Now, as you guys begin to hear it as well, it carries in the umbral wind. Echoes. A howl, but it's the oddest howl you've heard in a while. It's almost like a screech mixed in with a howl. Not quite like, you've heard the Sinister and all that yell. It sounds more like something's in pain.
Can everybody hear it now?
Yeah. It's not getting closer. It just seems to now finally come almost reverberate.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, but it sounds distant.
Farther than it's worth.
She just kind of bobs her muzzle a little bit. Like they have a mission, and their mission is not to go charging off to investigate other noises.
So you guys begin to trek along, I'm assuming?
I mean, if nobody's stopping her, Juno can't look back. Nobody seems to say anything. Just start carrying on.
Okay.
Continue, but keep an ear out at this point in case it becomes less echoey and more immediate.
Roll me perception alertness if you're trying to specifically listen.
I am.
Can we all do that, or?
If you're trying to specifically listen, roll me perception alertness.
Yeah, Juno would be. Definitely 2.
A whole lot of not much, probably. Maybe 1.
Well, I'll give you 1.
Oh,
yeah, no.
1. Nope, 2.
Lupus stiff. Nope. Charlotte, that is none.
That is with the specialty and at diff 4 for being in lupus?
Oh, then you just get the 1 for the specialty. Because it is a different diff.
Okay.
So Melanthe has 1, Charlotte has 1, Juno has 2, and Alice has.
Alice, she heard all she was willing to hear. It's like,
that's
it's
fine.
distant. I don't care then.
Okay, that is totally fine. So with the greatest successes being 2, yeah, no, they're in the same ballpark. The series of screams has picked up in number. Meaning they're now, and almost as if I would say with 2 successes being the maximum, there's more than 2 out there echoing off each other.
Do they all sound kind of pained?
Yeah.
There's definitely more.
Well, we knew we'd have company.
Should probably pick it up to elope. Then, for what it's worth, Charlotte at least will begin, not like, it's not a panicked run, just kind of lengthening her stride a bit. Because we've got places to be, and we'll keep an ear while we're moving.
Juno going to pick up that speed.
Okay, how fast are you guys going? Are you taking a bit more of a heightened pace, or you're actually booking it? That is the question.
A bit more of a heightened pace. She's not going for an all-out sprint, but Lupus is pretty fast, and a wolf slope is pretty ground-eating.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You begin to pick up pace. However, and none of you need to roll to hear this, that scream that just fills that kind of umbral cliffside. That will send it like a shiver down your spine, essentially.
Definitely company. And her ears are back.
Is there anything we can roll to try to identify what kind of... You said it's more of a scream than a howl at this point?
Oh, yeah. You can roll a perception alertness.
I will. Better.
That is a human scream.
I have also rolled.
Yep, you got the actually, yeah, no, Charlotte got fucking a shitload. Yeah, with 3. That's a human scream.
What in the name of Gaia?
Is it recognizably one of the Furies?
No. Something a bit. How many successes did you get?
What was the diff?
For you guys, it'll be Bob has 3, you have 3.
3.
It's diff 5.
So 1,
3.
2, 3,
Charlotte, how many
4,
successes? did you
5?
have?
I think 5.
Okay. Are you rolling, Juno?
No, Juno's too. I imagine, especially picking up the pace, Juno's too busy leading. Well, setting the pace, so to say.
Taking point.
Okay. For the other 2 who got 3, it's too gargled and too much humany to kind of identify which. It's too, you can't pick up the right pitch of vocal tone. For Charlotte, that's Gemma.
Oh.
Sure as you're born, that's Gemma.
Oh. Yep, she proceeds to say, we're moving. Now, come on. And yeah, booking it for the full sprint. She'll
What?
nose Juno's butts if she needs to. That's bad. That's real bad. We're
Yep.
going to get where we need to go instead of getting caught up with that. Come on.
Just first hearing of that, Juno just bolts.
It's the bears. She calls ahead for Juno's sake. She's pretty sure anyways.
You just get like the cursory, like the ear waggle, as she's just like, "Yep, I am making sure I am stepping on solid ground."
Alanthe is certainly not getting left behind.
And
So I need
she will-
everybody to roll me Dex Athletics, difficulty 8, because this is treacherous terrain.
All right.
She will call back over her shoulder to the other 2. If you hear the cries of someone you care about, it's not real.
What?
Just trust me.
1.
We'll just
Same.
put it. You said it was diff 8?
No one I
Diff
care
8.
about is here anyway.
Just put it in the side chat. Fuck it.
Easy. Oh, Dice Stream, don't do this to me now.
Oh wait, diff 8?
There you
I
go.
lied. 2.
You add +2 for Lupus Mare.
No,
I didn't.
But it wouldn't. Oh. No, hang
Yep.
on.
+2 Dex.
I'll let you
Right.
re-roll the whole thing. Mare.
I can just roll 2 more dice. That's fine.
Nah, re-roll the whole thing. I don't mind letting you do it. It'd be nice.
Oh, God.
You sure you don't want to re-roll the whole thing?
Fuck me!
I don't know. If I reroll the whole thing, I might have no successes. Or a bunch.
Or 3.
or
Good.
a bunch. Yeah, I will let you take your 3 successes. I'll be nice.
You told me
should
to
at least
reroll
one.
everything.
I should have fucking re-rolled the whole thing. Fuck.
So I get.
That means I'm
Oh,
dropping
yeah.
to 1 because I got an extra 1.
I know who I get. Okay, so as you guys are picking up pace, some moving a lot faster than others, I need Charlotte and Alice to roll me perception alertness diff 9. Yes, that's diff 9 with your lupus thing.
Okie dokie.
No, that is a botch.
That is an incredible botch. I'm not even mad. I didn't even get anything over a 5.
They're too much.
Both of you. Well,
1 botch for Alice.
They're too much.
That's a terrible roll. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 4.
Cut that far.
That's enough to hit her. 1, 2, 3. Take 3 lethal, Alice.
Okay. No.
Love the stats.
No, I do not.
Okay. What's going to happen for Alice because you botched? You get knocked off one of the sides of the cliff and land pretty fucking harshly by something pretty fucking big. You don't take any damage, but that fall means you're like 3 turns away from the rest of them. Now, for Charlotte, I gotta roll this dice. Now, his diff is even more ridiculous than Alice's because he is a way lower diff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take away 2 is 6. Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3. Damn. 3 lethal.
Oh god. It looked intimidating.
After all that.
Fuck.
I know, yeah, after all that.
And how much? 3?
3 lethal, yeah.
I'll take 1.
But for Charlotte, because you double botched,
So
ones don't take away, remember?
Oh, so
Um,
hey.
But for Charlotte, you are 4 turns away.
Awesome. She
Because you
just
double
goes
botched like a champ.
ass over tea kettle down a fucking cliffside, yipping like a fucking moron as she gets bull rushed.
So, for when Alice is going to see first, because Alice is the first one that lands, the beast that's over her is this. Half deformed, like you can see part of another skull growing out of it. It's a large, grizzly-sized type bear. But when it screams, the bear noise makes echoes with a human. And that's at this weird, eerie wail. Charlotte will see it ahead as you turn around and you see another one climbing its way up. It's a turn away. For Alice, it's right on top of you. As Melanthe and Charlotte, you look behind, you are 1 turn away, and you see that big, like for Melanthe's sake, Juno's seen them before, but for Melanthe's sake, that's a grizzly mixed with a human. Fuck.
get behind me. And Juno's gonna, just as skid round, hearing the roll. Do I get?
Everyone roll initiative.
All right. Well, I mean, God bless Metamorph, so it doesn't really matter. I will roll. Because Lupus makes a difference. X is 3, which is something.
Hang on. Attempts if I actually roll what I'm supposed to. That's better.
Put your initiatives in the side chat and get Katie will put up the battle board for me, I'm sure.
Yup. Alright. Step 1. Are there only 2 bears?
Only 2. For now.
For now. There's that.
Somebody double botched.
Look, I can't be suave all the time. Had to get out of the way early.
Duper batch.
Okay, so I believe the first go is Lejuno.
All right.
You are a turn away from number 1.
That's wonderful. And of course, because Metamorph is a beautiful thing, change to Krynos, free action. Juno gets big. And I will spend 1 rage for entering combat. And I can't do that now. Yeah, I should just cover the distance.
Okay, you spend a rage. Melanthe.
Yeah, no, being in Krynos seems like a good plan. I'm not going to spend a rage to do it, though, which means I got to roll.
Yeah. Don't forget you're in lupus as well.
Oh, wait. Yeah, what do I roll?
Stamina Primal Urge. It is diff 6 to shift to Krynos.
Damn, Primal Urge? Okay.
Yeah, don't forget it's your lupus stamina, not your Hamid stamina.
I have my table. Thank you, Katie. This thing's amazing. That's a failure.
No, it's a failure, but not a botch, so you can't shift. No. Yeah, you can't shift.
Yep. Kind of ruffles her fur up and nothing happens. It's great.
But keep in mind, you can spend rage to blow to shift, and it does not affect your extra turn economy.
That and you will gain a point of rage for entering combat, and if you take any damage, you'll gain another point of rage.
It's true. So yeah, I might as well spend the rage and shift to Krynos.
And are you covering the distance with Juno, or what are you doing?
Yeah, she's hanging back slightly, but yes.
Okay. And are you blowing any rage for extra actions?
No.
Okay, so you just spend the turn running over with Juno. Cool. That is fine. The bear. The bear spends rage.
Yep.
I hate these fucking things.
The
bear doesn't. They're not fun, no. The bear goes for Alice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay.
To grapple you.
Well, I may as well try not to be grappled. By
That
dodging.
would be nice. That
I
would
will
be good.
attempt to not
Dodging
be
is-
grappled by dodging.
Do it.
Okay. Here I go with all of my lupus abilities.
You can do it, I believe.
I don't. I am grappled.
It applies damage. This is only bashing now, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It does have a colossal strength pool. Because it's a bear.
Burr.
Or
Scurry burr.
it kind of is. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels of bashing.
I take 4 of those bashing levels.
It presses you down with its powerful jaws, kind of locks you down with its big kind of taloned hands, and just pushes you with like its shoulder into the earth. Like it's still bashing, but Jesus, you feel all the wind kind of cascade out of you.
Yes.
Charlotte,
The
the bear.
Burr.
All right. You said I have fallen well down.
You are you are a turn away from Alice and 4 turns away from Juno and Melanthe.
All right. I'm going to stick me down here. I'm
This
going
motherfucker and this motherfucker's coming at you essentially.
From where?
Behind you.
The big blue house.
Yeah, that's where he's coming from.
This
He's
is
coming
where I
from
get
behind you.
nice things. The one is down here crushing Alice.
Yeah, you would be right.
Okay,
Like
let me-
you could Alice would be like a level above you. There you go.
Need to move myself up because there's a burr.
Brr.
Is the burr a level down, you said? Or is it like
No. Right up on the booty.
right up on the booty?
Mhm.
And then
There we go. And these guys are, I assume.
Alice isn't up there. There's
Wait,
not. There isn't two of her either.
there's only one Alice, it turns out.
There's now only Alice in this party.
Hold on, let me unloose Juno real fast.
That would be nice, please.
Don't think of it as being lost. Think of it as being out of bear melee range.
Think of it as being
I'd
safe.
s-
Yeah.
I believe
Juno
I
and Alice
just
are Juno and Melanthe are on the way down. Essentially,
Yeah,
they spend their turn
we've
getting down.
cleared the distance.
Okay. There. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming to save us. Without overwriting things. Honestly, if that thing's right on my booty, what are the chances I can try to clamber up, because I imagine I'm a little more lightweight than it is.
Yeah. Give me a Dex Athletics difficulty 8.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Actually, no.
Okay.
Strength. It's actually Strength Athletics.
You know what? I'm going to make this whole process simpler by popping some
Mhm.
rage, going to Krynos, and
Okay.
then yeah,
Still diff 7.
that's fine.
Strength Athletics.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Because rejoining the party is still the best place to be fighting, even if it means I get back to back with Alice. Ooh. I get the fuck out of
You're
there.
up there. Yeah. You climb up there.
And I will spend 2 rage.
Okay. Alice, you are grappled by a gigantic burr.
Yeah. Looks like my main action, like the action part of it spent. So what I will do is I will spend 1 rage to go to Krynos, still pinned obviously. I will spend 1 willpower on resist pain, and I will spend 2 additional rage for extra actions.
Okay. And the burr number 2 rolls this to get up. It blows rage. If it succeeds, it gets to attack. Up. Hey, Charlotte.
Oh, hey, buddy. Let's be friends. Better yet, let's
I'm gonna
never
go
be
for this.
friends.
But it
gonna
wants
go
to
for
be
the same
friends.
maneuver.
It just wants to hug you.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to get a grapple attack.
It's really good at
Oh.
hugging.
You know, what I would love to do is
What?
initially dodge some of that. Would be great. I got rage actions.
I mean, go ahead. God beat 9.
I can at least knock some of it off.
Well, roll it.
I'm rolling it. Only +1 dex, so 4, 8.
One, two,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And then
6.
I assume I need to roll the anti-grapple for the automatic contesting, or are we automatically contesting?
I mean, if you were trying to dodge it, wouldn't
Okay.
that already mean he gets it?
It just depends on whether you have people automatically roll to defend or not.
I
I say if you elected to dodge it though. That's the thing. Like so,
That is-
I could have
defense.
given you. Yeah,
effectively.
that's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
That's fine. I'm
So-
happy knocking off that many. Knocking off all but like 2 is a good way to go.
That's a fucking good roll. So what's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bashing.
All right. Let me scoot people around to make some room real fast. And then roll some stamp. 4 plus 3. That is only 2 soaks.
You take 4. So
Ow.
same thing as Alice. It beats you down into the ground, like pinning you as all the wind sucks out of your lungs. And we go to rage actions. June.
Hey-o!
The Bears have Alice and Charlotte pretty pinned decisively.
One of my mortal enemies. But no, Juno will come flying in because it's rage actions. I can't really do anything else. Claws!
Yep. You're a diff 5 to hit because he's engaged in a grapple.
Even better.
So roll it.
Just double checking my shit. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
Roll your damage.
Which is strength. I always get this fucked up. Strength plus obviously grinder strength. Is it +2 for claws? Or plus
Yes.
1?
2.
+2, 9, and then plus successes is 3. So it's math. 1, 2, 3, 4 ag. Bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Soaked. You hit into it. And Melanthe, you'll see this firsthand. Probably Alice can't because she's pinned, and Charlotte definitely can't because she's pinned. But Melanthe, Juno strikes into the flesh. It goes through the flesh. It even hits into the bone. You hear the boom. Unaffected completely.
Lovely.
The bear. Because the bear can spend 1 rage. Alice. So it rolls this. Strength athletics. It's not as high as the brawl. Going to heft. And Juno is right in front. When you are ready, Discord, would you like to roll those dice for me? That would be great. And it gets 3 successes. Oh god, here we go. It's going to be half between that. I rolled wrong. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, Alice, take 4. Juno, take 3. This is lethal this time. Now, for Juno after this, I need you to make me a Dex Athletics. Not Dex Athletics. Stamina Athletics difficulty 8. For Alice, I need you to make me the same roll except difficulty 9. Because you're being fucked at, essentially. You're out of the grapple, but you just got hefted.
1 success.
So, Juno, you are at a +1 diff because you got belted with Alice.
Alright, what am I rolling?
Stamina Athletics difficulty 9.
Okay.
Fail. So you're at a +2 diff to hit these things just because you're dazed after getting up as well. As you got belted and knocked around and janked around. So you know you're at a +1.
Cool.
And it is now Charlotte's turn because you spent rage, didn't you?
She dodged. How much rage did you spend?
Did you use
2.
your first rage action or your
Okay.
second rage action? Oh, there you go. So there you go.
Spent 2, so
Get
I'm good.
out of this grapple.
I will. Can I also, while I'm thrashing around, try to call out? Again, I don't have Call of the Wild, but I can totally yelp out the call for succor because I know that the Furies are only so far away.
Charisma leadership? Yeah, charisma leadership.
What I can do. So let me roll that first before I forget what it is. Charisma, the thing that gets fucked by her forms. Oh, thankfully, no, it's manipulation. Thank fuck. So I'll roll that. No love, because fuck me. And now to try to get out of the grapple.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm eyeballing my shit. I assume I cannot do that, and can I activate resist pain reflexively?
I don't know what the story is on rage actions.
Oh, that's right. I can't do it. Okay. Yeah, let me wiggle. At a +2, so well, -2 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, and -2 is 8.
He might fail. Yeah, no, he gets you by 3.
Yeah, I'm not
You
going
stay
nowhere.
right there.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay right here.
Alice. Ow.
Yes. Ow. Okay. All right. I know math. All right. +2 to do this. And we'll see where that goes. I get 2.
Okay. Roll your damage. He's not dodging. He spent his rage action.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Beautiful. Start hurting these things. Cough button. Ah, you do 4. Yeah, it actually lets out a real cry of pain. It's horrific. It's like mixed of this human, eerie, screeching, kind of gnarled, twisted noise. You hurt the shit out of it. The bear. Hey, Charlotte.
No.
Sees Malanthe. Oh, merciful God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What did you just do?
Get ready.
I'm
you
a
get your soak ready.
projectile.
It's lethal now, keep in mind. I'm going to half it between the two of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll do this right. Charlotte, soak 4. Melante, soak 3. And yes, Bob is right. Keep in mind that one bashing wicks off a turn every round. Oh, thank you.
Two. Because ones don't subtract, correct?
And now make me a stamina athletics check.
So I only take 1.
You only took 1 lethal. Just make me a stamina athletics check, difficulty 7. Owie. You take 2.
One.
Yep, you're good. You are afloat. You don't have any. You're not dazed or anything like that.
Sorry, remind me what the second roll is?
Stamina athletics.
I'm just confused as to what happened.
It picked Charlotte up in its maw.
Oh, okay. It did, in fact, just smack me in the face with another werewolf. All right.
It literally threw a
Yeah.
Krynos at you.
Ow.
Oh, wait. Wound penalties. Because I haven't activated my shit.
Yes. No dice for you, Charlotte. You are a +2 diff.
Okay.
So, I think Alice has another rage action, if I'm correct.
I do. I will now do exactly what I was doing before, but possibly shittier.
Do it.
But not shittier at
No.
all. I am looking at
No.
2 successes. So same story as before.
Yep.
This time, however, it's only 4.
Okay. Let's see. There we do.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately. It's not. It's wounded though. It is actually wounded. You've actually done a sizable chunk. It's limping. Anyone else have
Not
any rage?
limping enough.
I think that's it.
Then we are at the top of the round. Keep in mind, any bashing you guys off, one of that wicks off automatically. So Juno, top of the round.
All right. 2 questions. First one: am I still dazed?
Yes.
Wonderful. If I spend all of my
you and Alice are dazed for another round.
totally. If
Can they
I
still spend rage to negate a daze?
Yes.
but all right. Second question: if I spend all of my rage, do I?
No.
No. All right. Even better.
Keep in mind you're taking a rage and taking damage too.
I haven't taken any damage.
Oh, well then no, then you don't lose the
All right,
wolf.
that's cool. I just never knew that if that was all right. Sweet. Obviously. I will spend my last remaining rage to activate Razor Claws, and I will go and hit this motherfucker.
You can't do razor claws. I think you have to take a turn doing razor claws.
Oh yes, I do. I do. My
You
bad.
can't.
I would have spent rage for an extra action then and hit this motherfucker. I did forget.
Okay.
Whichever one of us is awake.
So
And that's a botch because diff 7.
give me a
Fuck's sake.
Dex athletics check, difficulty 8.
That's 2.
Soak me 3 lethal. Take 3 lethal as you fall down.
2.
2. Oh fuck! I'm so used to 1s. 2 lethal as you fall down. Go 1 space, 2 space. So you're 2 turns away. So for Alice's sake, Juno goes to kind of nimbly dart in. She kind of arc misses as the bear kind of turns and kind of bumps off her. She just goes tumbling back down, rolling down. Melanthe.
Yes.
Bears.
Brr. I'm gonna spend a rage. And I'm gonna try and claw the fuck out of the bear that just threw someone at me because it's fucking rude. Actually, which bear is closer?
Bear number 1 is closer
1.
and
Is
injured.
bear number 1 the limping one?
Yes.
And I'll attack the closer one then. This makes actually more sense. So,
We will clamber down. Doop.
can I do that?
I assume so.
You can hit the first one.
Okay. Then I will attempt. To claw the first one. Two successes? Diff 6?
Yes, because you were unaffected by the days.
Okay, 2 successes.
Glorious.
And what do I roll for claws? Is it...
+2.
Should be on your charty thing. So
Oh,
whatever
that's
the
right.
pool is there
It
plus
is.
one of your successes.
Oh, okay.
One of your successes is
Is
consistent in being successful, and the others roll over into damage.
Oh,
4.
would you look at that? Might actually kill it if it doesn't soak.
You're funny.
It soaks.
And then some.
You do the same thing as fucking
Yeah, my claws
Alice,
go right through it.
Juno did.
Doesn't even notice.
Yep. Bit of blood gets on you. Ugh. But you spent rage, the burr. It's gonna shoulder check one of you guys. That's strength roll again. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, Mer, I need you to roll me your Dex Athletics. Unfortunately, difficulty 10.
Rude.
You can elect to dodge this with your rage action, though, mind you.
I mean, it's a 5 dice pool to try and get 10s, which I don't.
Well, it's
How many 10s would I have to get?
That's if
Don't
it.
dodge the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it connects.
Yeah.
If you don't dodge the attack, dodging is difficulty 6.
Let me try and dodge then. Just still death. No, we have.
Which
Yeah, Dex Athletics. Yeah, it's Dex Athletics.
costs your rage action, remember?
It is, but I would like to not die. So
Totally.
You knock 3 off it, which is now means you roll it got 4. You knock 3. Roll me a Dex Athletics difficulty 7. And on your rolls is base strength.
X athletics again. Okay.
Goes to that, and I roll
2.
Yeah, Dex Athletics again. You are up. If that's your Dex Athletics roll, you're up. You're still up on your feet.
Yeah.
But I need you to soak me 2 lethal.
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine. You get a bit of a nasty bang into the rock that kind of punctures into the back of your skin, but you're fine. You know, big Krynos guru, roo. Charlotte.
Do my regen real fast. Yes. Fabulous.
Isir, go.
Yes. Sorry, I was rolling my regen real fast. See if I could knock off another, or knock off a point of lethal. There we go. All right. Can I, as opposed to clambering down to face it, can I jump on its back?
Give me a Dex Athletics difficulty 7. You gotta get a minimum. You gotta get a minimum of 4. This is a big motherfucker.
I would think that would make it easier. And I have plus 2
No.
difficulty to everything.
Because it's got
so.
things on it.
That's a butt.
I will say with 2 successes, if you've rolled this, no, it's your regen. Sorry.
No, that was sorry. That was my
Ignore
regen.
me.
Dex Athletics. Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and spend for resist pain. Spend 2 for actions. And yeah, I'm gonna try to jump on it. Fuck it. So diff 9. Dex Athletics, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Fucking
You just land. If you botched, you would have taken a tumble. You just kind of land awkwardly beside Alice, like, hey.
Well, I assume I cannot still attack since I have done a silly thing.
No. Yeah, you did a silly thing. You failed at the silly thing.
Okay.
Alice.
So I will spend 1 rage to suppress the daze and 1 rage for extra actions.
Go for it. Swing away.
Hilarious. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 5 successes.
Yeah, roll your damage. Oh, boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. You do another whack at it. It definitely kind of takes a slump against you then, as well as you notice you're actually doing a fair. Even you reckon it's not long for the world.
Okay.
Number 2. Bear 2. Gonna do this maneuver.
Oh, can I roll for my region? I'm sorry, I'm a buffoon.
You can roll for your region, of course.
Is that automatic or how does that work? I forget.
If it's bashing, it's automatic. If it's lethal, you have to roll your stamina, I believe.
But I mean, does that
Stamina
take a turn, or
defeat.
do we just?
You can do it once. You do it every turn.
Oh, I should probably do that then.
Probably should.
I'll let you.
If it's
I'll
not
let
too
you do it.
late.
I'll let you do it since you didn't know. Being a nice person.
You are. I got 2 successes. Yay.
Okay then.
I'm
It's
back.
not going to attack.
You regen 1
What have you
point.
got? One,
I only had
two.
1 point. I'll take it.
Get this many up. That many. That's that many. That's many. So do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it does. It's there. I need Charlotte, Melante, and Alice to make me Dex Athletics checks. Difficulty 7. You need a minimum of 2 successes.
Is the added difficulty for my whole, like for this whole round, for my stun or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I got this.
Okay. You are fine.
May I ask narratively what is happening?
It's charging into the side of the cliffside.
Oh Jesus. Fuck it. Oh shit. Nope. Wait, for me it would have been 9. So no. Failed.
Okay. And Alice got Alice got it. Okay, Charlotte. And Juno's gonna get some aftershock of this, but she can't see it's coming because somebody botched.
Yay!
But it is not the worst ice bully you guys are getting hit with.
Everything's coming up, Juno.
Oh, for God's sake.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 lethal each.
Oh, for all of
And
us?
Charlotte? No, just for Charlotte and Juno. You passed your things. You're still up on the cliffside. Charlotte, you're down. Yeah, because rocks tumble down. It charges into the side of the cliff, knocks about half of it. Melante and Alice manage to position themselves along with the bear to stay upwards. Charlotte takes a tumble down 1 level and takes 2 lethal. Juno, some of the debris comes down and hits you, and you take 2 lethal as you're getting up.
She just shrugs it off.
Yeah, you just get a boom, 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 which is like, ugh! You know what I mean?
So I just lifts off the huge boulder that landed on it, like, boom! Fucker, just like rolls it over after the cliff and sends it on its way. But,
And then we are at rage actions.
yay!
Hello.
All right.
Hello. Do what you need to do.
Well, what do I need to do?
Did
I spent one
you need
rage.
you need oh boy, you're a good distance away. Okay, you need to make me a Dex Athletics check, difficulty 8, if you're going to try and jump to clear 1 level.
You know what? Fuck it. I will totally do that.
Because I imagine taking your time is not something you're going to do. Because because I'll paint a picture for you. So you see one of these debris comes down. You can hear Alice and Melanthe fighting up there with more of the bear screaming and yelling. You see Charlotte roll down, essentially taking a nasty little bump as rocks kind of land on top of her.
Yeah, no, she's not going to take her time. She's going to fuck it and try it. Dex Athletics, you said?
If you're trying to jump at Dex Athletics.
And if I try anything else?
If you're trying to
this
kind
is the
of
quickest
make
way.
you could do strength athletics, but that would be and you need like a level to pull yourself up essentially. Dex athletics is quick because you can kind of take a running vault at it, and you're on Krynos.
Oh, nope.
You kind of bump up against the kind of side of the rock edge as you're kind of scrambling. You just can't quite clear it just yet. You reckon with maybe help from Charlotte, you'll be eventually able to pull yourself up. And anyone else spend? I know Alice spent rage. Did anyone before Alice spent rage? Did you spend 2 rage, Charlotte? I know Melanthe used hers to dodge.
Mm-hmm. I did spend 2.
Okay, your go. You have a choice between helping up Juno or trying to get back up and assist Melanthe, and Alice.
I will initially reach down, grab Juno and fucking haul.
So give me just a quick strength athletics check.
Everything is still +2. The rage actions, right?
Yes.
Fuck me.
Yes.
All right. So strength athletics, 7, 8, 10, 11. I rolled this. Did I win? I don't even know what my fucking diff is right now. I assume it's 8.
Yeah, you get her up. You get her up cleanly. I think you get 1. Yes,
Yeah.
you do. It's a bit of a struggle, but you get her up. So Juno is now at your level. That is your first rage action.
Yep. Charlotte is concussed, but you are now up here with me.
Yay.
All right, Alice.
You know what it is. It looks like another 5 successes.
Yep. By all means, roll your damage.
Damage is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How'd you kill this thing?
Alice will literally smack its lower jaw clean off, causing the tongue, now unanchored, to roll down the length of his body along with a gout of blood from a partially severed jugular. It dies in a fountain of its own blood.
It rolls and tumbles. I'm not going to be a dick. It goes over like beside Charlotte Judy. You see it tumbling down into the edge of the like. Makes a loud on the base of the large kind of mountain escape. The bear. See, one more rage to spend. The bear is going to be bold. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. This is a full dice pool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So, the bear charges. It looks like it's about to like frontally like bite into Alice, and Mandy kind of sucking a breath. But instead, it does this weird thing where it opens its jaw and bites into the ground as literally the mountainside begins to almost split in half. I need Alice to roll me a Dex Athletics difficulty 8. Same with Melanthe. And we'll see how much damage you actually are taking out of this.
3 successes.
Beautiful.
Done.
Okay, then. Melanthe. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Melanthe. Soak me 5 levels of aggravated damage. Alice, you are fine. Because you made it.
What's the diff?
Hey! Difficulty 6 for your soak. You soak 4 of it.
Alright.
You take a nasty chunk of rock that kind of hits right into your gut as half the mountain kind of like splits like straight down in a curve, and bits of rock fly over. No, I'm not going to make you guys roll to get hit by rocks and stuff like that. It's not
A
specifically
very rude
designed
word
for that.
is spoken
Yeah.
in Greek.
But Alice, you have to now reach essentially, so you're at a diff 7 to hit it. But you can still hit it. It's just now a bit harder.
Okay.
And that's rage action. I know. Yeah, it is Charlotte, then it is Alice for second round.
Alice didn't. Alice's first rage was spent to suppress the daze for the
Yes,
round that it was active.
So it's just Charlotte then. As you know,
I realize that Juno doesn't currently have an action, but can I like pitch her up there?
you can feasibly. It's just a lot. It's going to be a lot harder for you.
Hoop sticks. Fuck me. How hard is it to climb up?
Dex Athletics, difficulty 9.
9 for me or 9 in general?
9 for you, buddy.
Okay. I was just checking, because if it was already 9, I was like, that is insurmountable. And how, and what would it take to shove her up there?
Difficulty 10.
Either one of these will end in
Between a rock.
tears.
Between a rock and a hard place here, Charlotte.
You know what? There are a bunch of rocks everywhere. Can I, like, pelt one at its fucking head or something?
It'd be hard, and if you're aiming for the head, that's diff 10.
Well, not for the head specifically, but can I fucking throw some shit or something?
For the body, it'll be diff 8. Are being concussed.
Fuck it. I'll just try to get up there.
feels so haggard.
I feel so, haggard.
Chewed up.
John and Juno just sat in and like, get rid of all this haggardness.
How am I gonna? What do I gotta do
What
to
am I
get rid of all this
what I
haggardness?
gotta do? Yeah, roll your shit.
Oh god, it's only +1 in Krynos. Fuck me. Oh, you be fucking.
Charlotte tumbles back down the mountain. I feel so haggard.
Pretty much. So 8 dice. Oh fuck me.
If only you had a gun.
Probably technically do. In the fucking bag.
Believe
Wasn't
there was
expecting
a
to need it on the
shotgun.
way there. Fuck it. Okay.
You rolled yet?
I'm angsting. This is still diff 9, and there's a pretty good chance of bot. Yeah, fuck it. There we go. Oh my god.
you get slowly, but you're up.
I'm
Oh
up.
god, are you up?
Guys, I'm up.
Charlotte
Behind the
double
bear.
heaves and
Charlotte's like
collapses.
hauling herself up like a cartoon character, like, "Buh!"
Charlotte starts to thing, and it is now top of the round. Don't forget, any bashing guys, wicks off. Judy June bug.
Well, first manner of business, let's heal some of this lethal, hopefully. Flat stamina or anything else on top of it.
Flat stamina, difficulty 8.
I'll take that.
When you heal 1 lethal.
Beautiful. Because fuck all of that noise. And the only thing I can do is climb up, so I guess that's what I'm doing.
Difficulty 8, big boy. Actually, no, yeah, to jump. If you're jumping or climbing.
Well, what's the difference?
Climbing is diff 7, jumping is diff 8.
Different rolls or same roll?
Strength athletics or versus dex.
You know what? What would it be? Because Juno has, She has her knife, a pretty big, like Bowie knife kind of thing. What would it be
You're
to throw
inclined-
that? You still have your dedicated
are-
things, though, right?
Is the knife dedicated?
Well, how else are we moving it?
Mm.
The Theurge in theory could have carried our stuff over for us.
I don't.
Really
That's what I mean. I don't.
Takes up a point.
Valanthi's knife is dedicated,
Is it?
which I should probably actually like make a list of what she carries. I haven't done that yet.
Keep in mind that much like Talen's, dedicated items take up slots.
Totally, but
Yes. And
Yeah.
did you?
Right, but
Would you be specifically
slots.
carrying your knife as well? Like that's the thing.
I mean,
Keep in mind, like the reason why it's diff 7 is you're digging your claws into the
Oh, no,
fucking.
yeah, no, totally. But I mean, I'm just asking, like, because would I have it on me, or is it being sent up some other way? If it's been sent
I
up
would
some way,
say-
fine. That's whatever.
I would say it's in their bags, and you are currently in combat, so you can't really get it. Essentially,
Sweet, that'll do. So fuck it. Yeah, just gonna climb up. That would be strength, athletics. That's one success.
it's a slow climb. Mother of fuck, is that a slow climb? You know what I mean? You probably make the same grunting noise as Charlotte.
It just kind of like gets on the level and just kind of rolls over, just like fuck. And I have no rage to spend. So that's all good and fun.
Okay, Melanthe,
Yes,
it is your go.
I know. I only have. Well, I'll spend my last rage. And attack the fucker in front of me. The only fucker left, actually.
Hit him. Diff
That's
7.
the
You
plan.
have the same diff as Alice.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the exact same number that I've been rolling.
5. Consistency.
She misses.
Yeah. But don't forget your regen. If you need to regen.
It's ag.
Oh no, I'm just asking for lethal though. You can regen
Don't
if you have
actually
any.
have it. I only had the one lethal.
Oh, but then you're okay. You just got a little bit of
I just got a little ag schmutz. It's good.
Are you
little schmutz.
spending any? Are you spending any rage?
I spent one. I said that.
Okay,
I
yeah, I'm just
did
double checking.
remember.
Yay! The bear number 1 is dead. Charlotte.
Oh, that's right. Number 1 is dead, and I did not mark it off on the thingy.
He's down at the bottom of the line. Yeah. So Charlotte.
Ugh. I'm bite it with my mouth parts.
Oh God! Why would you do that?
No, wait. People have been like going through sloppy, nasty, fucking gruesomeness. Never mind. I don't want that in my mouth.
You have totally heard the stories of when she
Yeah.
fought these things before.
Yeah, I have.
This is like Jason.
Make your
says
decision.
fight.
Make your decision.
Don't bite
I
them.
am. I'm pulling up my combat sheet. 1 second. Okay, there we go. The claw.
I am rolling it. Gee, God, you're so needy. So pushy.
Damn. You are sadly not in front of it, so it's a regular diff. Not behind it, so it's regular diff.
Oh, is it facing us or something? Cool.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
Yeah, what's
hi,
up? Why?
I'm a bear.
Hey.
I'm a big old burr. All right, so standard is 7. Boop.
You
It's
get
still
3.
3.
Roll it.
So the claw is 9, 10, 11. That is 1, 2, 3, 3.
You do a little bit of a nick.
I boop it on the snoot.
And so, Charlotte, you blung in rage?
I do not have any left to blow.
Okay, Alice.
No regen this round. Spending 1 rage, using my main action to claw. Inaction Claw gives me 3 successes.
Lovely. Very much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still get it for 1. Fuck you, bear.
Yeah, you get it. Woo! Nick the shit out of it.
On him.
Oh boy, he's got 2 people on him. Oh
Little blood
boy.
specks.
Soon
Yeah.
to be another. Let me get up.
Oh, you're beautiful.
How much of a dick this bear is today.
He's a giant
Yes.
dick. We established that already.
Don't help. Don't encourage the dickiness.
I swear to Christ, if he throws me down again, I'm rolling just for straight frenzy because she was so fucking mad.
Seems
With my
entirely
0
reasonable at that
rage, I
point.
will roll for frenzy.
I will just take 5 rage from that. I don't give a shit.
Seems legit.
Juno.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
1, 2, 3, 4,
What am I
5,
soaking?
6, 7, 8 lethal. It bites.
It's good.
I
It's
was
good
all
kill
ready
me.
to kill you. Holy
It's-
shit.
I know
This
it could kill you.
This
Yeah,
could literally
yeah,
kill me right
yeah.
now.
If you
Oh,
would do
Oh.
what you do and just live, that'd be great.
That's 3. How many do I take? 5?
How many were? Yeah, you take 5 lethal. How many were
I'm
you on?
scrolling
Because you've been healing
down.
lethal.
I feel 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Juno isn't looking very good right now.
How much are you on? Sorry, you kind of broke up for me.
I am on currently crippled.
Oh, you're 6.
Actually, no.
Oh, Jesus.
No, because that doesn't count.
Because you've
Sorry,
healed 2.
there's on the sheet. Sorry, that I've healed 1. On the sheet, there's extra brews for huge size, and I forget that that's not. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, I'm on 6.
Okay, so for description wise, this bear rains down and bites. And like, I mean, it tears a huge chunk out of Juno's fucking left shoulder. Like, you can see the collarbone, you can see the fucking shoulder muscles, cartilage,
Nice
like Juno
rage. Son of a bitch.
sprays blood. It goes all over Charlotte. Hits some of Alice, hits some of Melante. Like, just out.
May I take a point of rage?
If you wanna.
I do wanna.
I would
Good.
like some of that so I can rage heal.
You've got 1 rage because you just.
I have 1. I know, but
So, and because the bear did the naughty thing, he gets rage. Because these
What?
bears are fuckers.
What? That is some bullshit.
look, there's a reason I don't like these fucking things.
I mean, there are many
bears are
reasons
mean.
I can tell.
I haven't brought them up in a while.
You were cordially invited to
So-
stop.
so who has spent rage?
I did.
Hey. Okay. Well, Melante, that bear nearly Juno is literally like collapsing onto the ground, blood leaking
Yeah.
out of her.
I mean, I can't
For
use
cinematics.
this.
For funsies,
So
for
I'm kind
cinematic.
of
As
fucked
you
for
can't.
fixing her right now.
She lets out a pretty massive roar, but probably like the last shred of endurance that she has, and then you can see the eyes start to rolling back. Like she is losing a lot of blood and passing out pretty quickly.
But there's a bear between you.
Thankfully, other people have Gaia's breath, so I'm not the only person that can actually fix people. But yeah, since there's a bear between us, I don't really have a lot of recourse except to try and bitch slap the bear. Which, since it's not facing me, do I get a bonus?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You're diff 5.
Yeah.
Hit right in the booty. You could kill it with a butt shot. That'd be amazing.
Please kill it
5
with
successes.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
kill it with a butt shot.
Fucking 5 successes.
Yes.
Please murder it in the butt specifically.
Go on, do it. Roll your damage.
That's like gonna be like her biggest fucking
Right. Go for the place that Alice
Ooh.
stabbed it in the butt.
8,
2, 3.
7. No, wait. Ones don't take off, do they?
Nope.
Do they?
One thing. 3, 4,
8.
5. Whoa, Cheeto. So it's took 3, takes 5. It was on 2. You hit it. Fuck me. That is a hell of a strike. You kind of rip down the back, kind of as like you tear off a chunk of its leg. It's still standing, but it's wobbling. It makes this like pitiful.
I have a chunk of the back of its rib cage, just like
Yeah. And it's kind of wobbling, and well, the Rock'em Sock'em Robum Punch, Alice hit, do it.
Hello.
Do it.
My God, I'm with Melanthe. I know what that means for me. Not a whole lot actually, only 2 successes. But
Mm-hmm.
I say only 2. At least I hit it, right?
Yes.
And I've hit it for a measly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If it doesn't soak, it dies.
It'll soak.
If you could just not.
It dies.
Oh my God. So like, as the bear just kind of wobbles to and fro, Alice just manages to kind of reach over, and you're not even sure she hit anything at first, but then you hear like maybe she knocked something loose that was just kind of Three Stooges holding this whole fucking thing together. Because you hear a wet collapse and all of the exposed innards just come flying out the back.
Right out of the butt. Okay, it begins to topple.
Does it fall on me?
Yoink! Give me that
Hang
one
on.
point of rage to use. Fucking.
Hang on. Slow it down before y'all start doing shit. Yeah, it's not. It's about to take Juno with her.
Oh, lovely.
What do I need to roll? And can I retroactively or actively spend that point of rage?
I
Only
need you to make me
afterwards.
Dex Athletics difficulty 6.
Worth.
For the love of God.
I'm spending a willpower if I may. It's up to you.
No.
Okay.
None of these types of rolls.
One's not notwithstanding, and I'm totally classing
Oh.
this as my specialty, which is quick time events.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus.
Barely holding on, it's kind of the bear topples, hits off Juno's leg as she kind of is dangling, like, blood just leaking out of her.
Press and beat a blow.
And combat is over for now.
So Alice will go down to Hispo, but no farther. This land has proved it is Hispo land. And will look down after, her wounded allies and these 2 dead piles of bear meat. And in her classic tone, man, we barely made it out of that.
Yeah.
Melanthe is just like standing there panting, holding a giant chunk of ribcage.
Yeah, that was shit.
You think?
Still like holding on to Juno.
Juno just got it clasping over her shoulder, bleeding profusely.
Is this?
Could you just don't shift to anything. You just do you.
Oh,
bud.
I'm not fucking going anywhere. Just somebody get my bag. Just bring me my fucking bag. Jesus Christ.
We'll
She'll
get up to
pitch
the
the chunk of ribcage over the
Just give me my bag.
and then stalks over towards well, I'm not in his post, so I didn't get to do that. Stalks over towards Juno to try and mother's touch her. I don't remember.
So while Melante's doing that, Alice, it's intelligence, empathy, difficulties are rage. So your difficulty's 3 because Juno has fuck all rage.
was gonna say, why am I rolling intelligence empathy?
No, not you.
No, he isn't
Melanthe.
right.
I need you to roll
Diff 3.
intelligence diff 3.
Got it. Thank you.
Alice, Alice, and Charlotte, give me a perception artist roll. No, Alice, now is your time as a healer. No, roll perception artist.
All right.
Finally, not rolling a 5.
Okay. And I think Hispo's like what, -1?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
All right. Let's look at this impressive dice pool. Oh my god, I actually got it for 3.
Hey. Okay.
I have no idea if a 10 will save me or not, but
There are more screams.
We should go.
Juno, hit Lupus.
And, just like that, she's Lupus.
Starts
I
clamoring up.
have to fucking roll to get back into anything, don't I?
And how much did you heal her for?
I got
4.
4 successes.
I have 2 left, which, do you want me to roll for, Torna? If I can try and roll them off?
Depends. Are you guys starting to move? You go all going to sit there, patch each other up.
Fucking moving.
Say, if we need to move, I'm more than happy just to roll for him.
You got to roll for him then. If your guys are hauling ass, you got to roll.
Yeah, for the moment, since she is in Lupus, yeah, gonna clamber up and initially keep her hooked until she seems confident that she's got her feet under her.
The wits and primal urge?
Am
Fuck am I doing?
stamina,
Stamina. Why is it stamina? That doesn't mean
because it's physical exertion to shift.
Shh.
2 successes on recovering, Torna. Do I take? All right, sweet.
That's 1 lethal heal.
At which point Charlotte will put her down.
Melanthe shifts to Hispo as well, because fuck it.
So high or low
Faster.
people.
I don't like this game.
High roller,
I never
baby.
liked this game.
Always high roller.
But I'll go with Tom,
Fuck.
because fuck it.
Not always high roller.
Yes.
High.
We gotta show these bitches who's boss, but not like that because that's a low roll. But still,
Big spares are coming up that mountainside after you guys.
Did you just say 6?
6.
You're
Now
fired.
they're away, but they're coming. So
We need to leave.
yes.
Yeah, we're moving.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Well, leaving.
There's no staying going on right now.
No, that's the whole point of why I'm rolling.
So now, are you guys rapid scrambling? Or are you actually trying to? Bashing does wick, yes. Are you guys trying to navigate, or are you guys just mad scrambling? This is a very important question because you guys could get turned around very quickly.
I mean, Juno will
I'd like
as-
to end up.
as
ahead.
the
Now,
navigator.
keep in mind, for people going, I'm the navigator and all this stuff. Keep in mind, you guys have been trying to rapidly heal each other. Any type of rolls you guys do, higher diff, because you guys have been so focused on, getting each other patched up and stuff like that.
Totally, but still, again,
If
she
one
was-
person navigates, can the others focus on just following?
Yes, I will say that for now. Yes, you can, but that person navigating is at a higher diff because you've all been focusing on trying to get away and heal each other essentially.
Who wants it? Somebody take point.
I mean, who's
Right.
good at navigating?
Don't forget we also get +2 survival from the Wolf of the Woods. Yeah, subtotal.
Oh, good to know.
I mean,
You're not in Sept
We're not in
territory
Sept.
anymore.
Is that so? We're just losing SEP benefits when we're off sept?
You're out of the protectorate at this point.
Okay.
Oh, good to know.
I'm more than happy to roll it, but if anyone else wants to try and wants to take it,
Take it.
It's all you.
all right. What's the diff?
It's survival difficulty 8.
With survival difficulty 8. Not a bad roll. Not my best.
I believe.
I do too. There you go. See, 2
Okay,
successes.
you start to make your way across the mountain pretty handily, but you guys are scrambling madly. Those bears seem to have a better knowledge of this area than you, but you guys are making it.
Yeah.
With Juno kind of pointing pointing the way. You guys start to navigate through. I need you all to make Dex Athletics checks. Diff 6, but let's see who's in the lead and who's falling behind.
Let's see real quick if I can pop down this with the roll.
1 success.
2.
10.
Said div 8.
Oh,
No, diff
actually,
6.
Oh, div
Hold
6? Okay. 3.
1 less. Yep, still 1.
Charlotte has torn ahead of the entire party. Juno is lagging behind, so she's pointing directions as she's kind of panting and galloping. Alice is just behind her. Charlotte is tearing in the lead, and Melanthe is kind of, right, just ahead of Alice. You guys are running. Juno, you're looking behind you. You see they're starting to clamor and clamor. What are you guys doing? Because eventually you're not moving fast enough. So what are you guys going to do?
All right. I just need to check the bulk.
Can I keep eyes for a likely spot where, especially if I'm ahead of the rest, I can stake up, wait for the others to pass, and then cause a slide? Or something
Cause a
to block the
slide?
path?
To cause a slide, that's going to be tough. You need difficulty 8 strength brawl check, and you're going to need a minimum of 4.
Okay. So
Call for 8 again? I don't know how that works. I know you tried to do something
basically,
earlier.
there's a howl called there's one that's the cry for succor, which is basically puppy panting, like puppy barks to say, "Oh my god, I'm dying." There's another one that's like warning of the worm's approach, where you can basically howl in a very specific way so that anyone who's within hearing range knows roughly how many and vaguely what you're fighting.
Strength brawl, you say?
But
Is
yeah,
that thing that-
basically,
Yeah,
If-
strength brawl.
if you want to do the barking, what I'm going to do is, get ahead, find a spot, and then as Alice catches up, pull her aside to help, wait for Juno to get past, and we can give a shove.
Juno, as she is lagging behind, she's going to kind of duck behind some of the trees just to kind of break line of sight with them. Still moving forward and going to try and activate Blur just to make it a little bit more difficult. And he's gone.
Dope.
You blurred the wrong thing.
And just so people have them, because again, we can't get benefits stat wise from them because we don't have the appropriate gift for that, but we can still use howls to communicate. So there they is.
Good to know.
Oh god damn it.
What?
He came back, and as soon as he connected, he disconnected again.
Well, fudgesicles.
So since we have a second, warning of the worm's approach at the bottom is probably the most appropriate since we're no longer in immediate danger.
It's almost immediate, but not quite.
There we go. I can hear you guys again.
Yay!
What I was trying to say before my headset had a bit of a heart attack. Juno, you got to roll Dex Stealth to break line of sight.
All right, I shall do that first.
It's difficulty 8 this time because there's a fucking lot of them that
Oh, yeah,
can
totally.
straight see.
It's not that easy. 3 successes.
Now, hang on.
All right,
Hang on now.
hanging.
Collective roll for that. They have this many as a collective.
Actually, fuck. Hold on. 1 second, because I forgot. Ha. 2 successes.
So that's... They see you.
Scent of running water helps or not?
It's constantly.
This is sight, not scent. They see you.
All right, just asking, dude. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no. No, this is sight, not scent. They see you.
Alas.
Just
I mean, just keep moving past. We'll set off the thingy.
yep. Can't do anything, so just gonna carry on moving.
Okay.
So let's roll, buddy.
Yeah. Strength brawl.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Don't remember what the diff was, but there's
It
my
was
roll.
difficulty 8. I only contributed 1.
Okay, so Shara gets an extra
You-
dice into your
Sorry.
your damage.
What?
What?
So you got 1 success. You got,
got
two successes. So Alice, roll your strength, and Charlotte, roll your strength plus additional 3 damp levels as well for Alice helping.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Okay, so you start to and effectively make a slide. The two of you kind of pushing. Alice adding the additional weight kind of forces Charlotte to push right into a particular point as Juno kind of skips by as rocks start to tumble and tumble and tumble and tumble down, you know? Kind of splitting off a path a bit. You've bought yourself 3 turns now.
And for Meredith, what would you like us to roll for howling?
Charisma leadership if you're trying to rally the Furies to your location. That's what I had Charlotte roll last time.
We're going with
You
Morning
said
of the Worms Approach?
Morning of the Worms approached, yeah.
What is that again?
A sharp pitched howl followed by a series of brief staccato bursts announces the presence of the worm's minions. If a scout can scent the true form of these creatures, he may be able to describe it. All who hear the howl can see and feel the foulness that surrounds them.
I'd still say that's charisma leadership. Yeah. I'd still say that's charisma leadership. Fuck it. Keep it simple.
Not-
Charisma leadership. Fuck
Not
it.
the best die roll, but
worth it.
better than nothing. And success.
1. High or low, Mare? High or low?
Hi.
Okay.
Baby.
Yes. Okay. Now. Success. Ba-bum-bum. Beautiful. So you hear probably round where you guys are, like around that kind of, you've kind of come onto this kind of mouth and narrow pathway. You've blocked off part of the entrance. You can hear them kind of barreling against it. You've only got a matter of time. You can hear then a return howl, I'd say 2 turns away down that pathway.
All right. Ahead of us or back behind the rock slide?
Ahead of you.
Hot. Let's go that way. Fuck these bears.
Make me your athletics rolls.
Okay.
Difficulty 6 now. Nothing crazy. But
Finally.
takes off. Let's see how the collective bear union gets through this rock boulder.
Badly.
Did you spend rage to take lupus, Katie?
No, that's why I rolled for it. I know I can't afford to sit here and take time.
Mm-hmm. So did you spend rage to do it?
No, that's why I rolled.
Oh, okay.
I
I
have
just wasn't sure
rage.
if that was your dex. I was like, what's the thing? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, sorry.
The bear
about
union is through the boulders.
that. Let's see. It's 2.
So, and I'll make. Yeah, you guys all got really good successes. Now I roll for the berry SSR. collective. We do it communist here, comrade. They're gaining.
That's a lot of tens.
Could they not?
Guys.
Does it make a difference that in Lupus you get like for a full run action?
That's why they're a turn. That's why they're a turn ahead. That's why they're a turn behind you guys.
Oh god. Keep running like a baby.
I am a galloping pony.
I have a
So
slightly smaller pony.
all y'all motherfuckers roll decks at legs one more time as you can hear the hammers of hammer and sickle come behind you. As the Stalinist bear at the top leading this as the commissar of the worm's glorious revolution.
Judo, on the past 2 rolls, has just noped the fuck out of here so hard.
She just heard the Soviet Union anthem. Was like, no,
She's
fuck
like,
that. You know,
I've been here
F6.
before.
3.
Run!
I know this place.
the Bear Union.
That's a lot of 8s.
Oh Jesus!
Mother
That's
of
a lot of 9s.
Yeah, they're on top. They are essentially on top of you guys. There's a few nips and bites, but what happens next? I'll just make this roll because you guys actually made it. If you had any of you have failed, I would have had to roll damage on one of you. But I'll just make this roll for this thing. Just give it all cinematics and stuff. So, as you guys all run, I mean, it's looking close. Melanthe, you can feel those jaws kind of descend in. Juno is running. Alice is running. You see coming around the corner are the Furies. Artemi lays in front, Neri to her right, Forgotten Earth to her left, and then suddenly Forgotten Earth slits blood out of her wrist. So does Artemi, and so does Neri, as the blood kind of correlates and comes up into this large woman, half snake, with fiery red serpents coming out as almost in talons, as you all kind of duck to the ground as you're kind of scattering by, as this thing lets out this billowing flame, as the bears are almost blasted back, as half the mountain kind of just topples downwards, essentially. And you are safe from the bear. For now.
The least graceful, panicked scramble is happening. It's beautiful. Especially when there are gouts of fire. Pyrotechnics have been brought into this.
It takes a minute to convince her legs to stop running. Because it's not like her first encounter with the worm by a long shot, but what the fuck? She'll manage to kind of just skid to a halt in the snow and comes around panting.
Alice surveys the bear corpses.
They're all, the popping of dead flesh as it kind of singes and twinges. That's cleansing fire.
It's okay. Charlotte does spare them a glance. Albeit if they seem to stay pretty focused, she's not going to fucking interrupt their shit.
Artemi walks and just into one of the bears that's twitching too much, and she'll look behind you as she's covered already in blood. Neri's covered in blood, and fucking Forgotten Earth is patching up a wound in Neri's side. Artemi will turn to you all very calmly. Aren't you meant to be moving?
Polite
Yep,
head
let's
bob.
do that.
And start off at the trot.
As you hear, as you're running off, you can hear more cries, and you just hear Artemi go, "Back in formation!" She just runs in full Krynos down that fucking pathway. You hear this fucking like Xena like yell, as you just hear combat essentially.
Jesus. Oh, scamper, 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 scamper.
And as
And so you guys run for a... Oh, yeah,
Yep.
go ahead.
I'm going to say, as Juno begins taking off again, probably taking point, I'm going to roll, if you'll allow me, to try and heal that last chunk of lethal.
Yes.
Sweet. That is healed. Wonderful. Juno will carry on, and henceforth.
So, you guys begin to run, and you run for a very long fucking time. And eventually, you start to see a familiar, for Juno's sake anyway, a familiar pathway. As you can see the narrow kind of umbral, I wouldn't say corridor, I would say more walkway to what you know is the cairn of the Wolf's Maw. And the question is, are you coming in Umbra side or Tellurian?
We are covered in tainted blood.
Yep. I'm not failing to notice that. She'll glance around to see if there's any appropriate materials for a cleansing.
There's a lot of it's the woodland and the Umbra. There's a lot of fucking sticks.
There's a lot of fucking sticks. How convenient. Yeah, I will actually revert. Take a second to put my pack on my back instead of carrying it in my fucking mouth. And yeah, go about prepping shit. Because cleansing good.
Cleansing good.
Yep. Let me quickly do that.
It's not actually something I can help with yet, though. So, Lanthy will just kind of.
Thankfully, all manner of successful.
Man, he just pitter patters like
I can help.
I'm a guru and I nearly died.
And you said we're hitting the edge of territory?
Yes. In fact, what you're going to hear is almost like you hear a snapping of branches. Steps out from one of the trees.
You see Juno relaxes quite a bit.
Let me quickly eyeball. Fostern. Still, it's not her territory, so Charlotte will bow her head. I should say, well, more accurately, bow her head.
What did you say?
Oh, I was making sure I was on the right thing, but she gives her head a bow. Is he immediately leading with "the fuck are you doing here" or anything like that?
No, he just comes out studying you all. Literally, he's just almost like he came out of the tree itself.
Lanthy will probably bow
Gives
her
you
head
all
as
that
well.
ki-
I mean, if they all
It's
do.
probably
then
he gives
clearly
you all
she's-
that type of stare in the picture as well.
And we'll settle back into Hamid.
We've been sent from Hearthfire to offer aid. We request permission to enter your protectorate.
The man with shaved head, large, long ginger beard that's like tied in braids, wearing kind of what looks to be definitely a biker jacket, dirty ripped jeans as he walks over. He smells like tobacco smoke, bark, and various mud. Walks over to Charlotte and gives her like just an eyeballing stare. Those eyes are hazily brown. They've got this kind of weird like popping effect on them.
I'll say for the effective note that because she's seen him before is the only reason she's not going into a full introduction.
Looks over, sees Juno, sniffs, smells Alice, smells Melanthe. Oh, they brought the Black Fury.
We have.
And she kind of nods because, yeah, there's really no hiding that.
Well, I suppose you better hurry up or you'll miss the fire. Turns, starts walking.
Kind of looks over at everybody else.
Drapes is after.
Yeah. Walks on in.
Yeah. Follows.
In the back.
I was gonna say, keeping a glance to see where Alice falls in the lineup.
In the back.
Hey, buddy. You do get the sense, though, for everyone, that something else is watching you in the Umbra. The
No
trees.
particular surprise there.
I am perfectly familiar with being incredibly uncomfortable in the Umbra.
But as you walk into Wolfsmore, he will turn to you all. We're going to do this in Tellurian. Otherwise, everyone will be yelling and shouting, and everyone looks weird. Gone.
Awesome.
I'm going to let you guys. I'm not going to be a dick. You can take your time to cross.
Oh my god.
So take your time.
Go.
Yeah,
So
you
it's nice not to
merge.
make your first impression by getting stuck. It's great.
Yeah. I'm not going to be that much of a dick. Jesus. But this is more or less what the camp actually kind of semi-looks like. Some kin pass by as the red-bearded man kind of passes through, walking very calmly. He shakes some people's hands, and there's like a, you know what I mean? As he walks through. People do give you guys a weird look, especially fucking Alice. Oh, she gets a weird stare. Melanthe is more of, there's a Black Fury here.
Alice, don't look at nobody. Alice, don't say none. She in the back.
But yeah, the only, apart from like odd weird stares, Alice says, there's a Black Fury here. Oh, you know, as they're watching her, as they're walking through. And eventually you come to what looks to be a series of like outside a larger hut. And essentially by the red-haired man walks and sits down essentially by fire. You see the following three individuals. One is sitting down, a perfectly nice little neat table. For Melanthe, she is covered neck-wise in tattoos of what looks to be a dragon opening its maw on her neck. She's dressed in very fine robes, and she's sitting down eating. The other gentleman is fucking huge.
Wait,
You've seen
which
probably
one's
Marcel
huge?
or the long-haired one.
No, the pretty one.
Yes.
This one. One I've just zoomed in on.
Mm-hmm.
He is. I'll even zoom out. There you go.
Hmm.
He is massive. You've seen how big Artemia and like Marcel are. He's as big as they are. Fucking huge. He just sits there, you know, watching you all, kind of cracking his knuckles a bit. The other man is shaven head, much like the ginger beard. But his beard is more a mix of blonde and grey. He is covered in tattoos and scars, starting from his face to the side of his head. And he has these weird, glistening, almost like icicle blue eyes. And he gives you more or less a stare that like is in the picture. It's a little bit unnerving.
That man has seen some shit.
And give me 1 second, I'll get the other individuals. We'll see. Coming out of the trees, again, he fades in from the Umbra. Is this man?
Okie dokie.
And you can hear as the ringing of someone pelting down blacksmith a sword. She tubs the sword into the water, makes that noise, she looks up. Her face is covered what looks to be 2 claw marks going straight across her eye, starting down to her lip. Half her head is shaved so you can see where it's caught the side of her head. She kind of seems to walk over as well and stand beside the man who appeared from the Umbra. And they all kind of just stare at you as you notice the rest of the steppe is fucking staring at you.
All right, there we go. Papa's back. So yeah, as we hit that magical point of respect, Charlotte will we'll keep to tradition enough to bare throat, kind of gesture back to the others to try to indicate them like go ahead and get down proper. And pull herself up. Since there are new people in this group, I am Charlotte Sullivan, known to the nation as Firefly, daughter of Felix Sullivan, and betrothed to Felix Trimbuson. I'm a Hamid-born Galliard, or God damn it, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read off a thing and I'm failing.
Yep.
Hamid-born Glasswalker, Philodox, and recognized Fostern. I've been sent as Mission Alpha to offer aid to Wolf's Maw. I'm part of Hearth's Fire, served by Broken Axe as Beta, and followed by the Blood Call, Stinging Nettle, Rustin Cormac, David Orphan, and Dean Carter. We request entry into Wolf's Maw so that we may render aid. And then she will kneel, still bearing throat.
This woman gets up from where she's eating, puts down the food very gently onto the plate, will walk over, walks past Charlotte, goes right towards Alice.
Alice is down there. She doesn't have a single defiant bone in her body because she's already been beaten in a way. She does not even look up without being told to.
You feel your hair being like almost examined. Your name, apart from Broken Axe?
Alice Redmond, Raya.
There's a collective murmur among the camp. Maria holds up her hand and the camp goes. We'll turn and walk over to Melante. Again, you feel the same feeling as if she's examining your hair, like looking at it.
She'll look. I mean, her head's kind of tilted to bare her throat anyway, but she'll look up.
Your name, apart from Stinging Nettle?
Melanthe Stratonike, Raya.
The woman known as Maria tilts her head. Your grandmother is a fine guru. Was, at least.
Was.
I grieve for her passing.
We all do, Raya.
Just nod her head. And turns again. Whenever everybody turns to do another collective murmur, when she lifts her hand, silent again. The last Redmond who came into this camp. Oh, it was a long time ago. Then everybody laughs and goes silent again. And she returns and sits back down in her chair. By my authority, as Alpha of this Kern, by my deed name known as the Blood Siren, and by my family name that is Trimbuson, and by the Dread Wolf that we all worship, and by the Queen I claim as my totem, you are welcome to my hospitality. For as long as you are needed. Break it. She looked to the man with the kind of tattooed, shaved head. He just says in his deep voice, and you will know the Queen's wrath.
Thank you, Raya.
Share the fire.
To rouse up.
As will Juno. And are they like literally sat round the fire?
Hmm?
Are they literally just sat round the fire, or?
In what sense are we sharing the fire? Like a literal fire circle, or are there like chairs and stuff? Or...
Fire circle.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's kind of sitting down, beginning to eat, essentially. She just kind of points to one of the like wooden logs.
Is there a place next to Cold Harbor?
To sit next to Cold Harbor? Where are you all, the rest of you, sitting?
I'm going over where she fucking pointed.
Yep.
I'm going where I was told.
Okay, Charlotte is right beside Maria. Then I imagine is the conga line of Alice the Melanthe.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, you are all given food. It's nice. It's more rough of the wild type thing. It is no longer like proper like sept cooking. It's bits of game, rabbit. There's stew. There is meat that's passed to you as well.
Juno
Do you
will-
accept the food or do you refuse it? That is very important.
Juno will accept but make preference towards the thing that is not solid.
It's accepted.
There is you are given stew.
Yep.
You get a bit of side eye,
accepted.
but you're given stew. And do you take drink of the mead?
Of course.
Gratefully accepted.
Yup.
Oh, you think Al's gonna fuck this up? No, thank you.
I need you to all roll me appearance etiquette.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Fuck.
You're in Snow Queen land. You knew this was coming.
I didn't know
Alright,
appearance was
fine.
going to be in it.
I knew
I'm
this shit.
spending another willpower is what I'm doing.
Does pure breed help with this?
Yes.
I would say yes, it
Thank
does. Surely it does help.
Jesus.
But
Alright.
you're still, if you don't have etiquette, though, it is diff 7.
I do not.
I'm spending willpower. on it.
Should.
I choose
Alright.
Might want to
life.
work on that.
Torna, second question, because nicely got my first. Mead. Guess who doesn't have very good kidneys? Am I needing that toxin roll?
Yes.
Alright, I shall do the stamina first, and then I shall do my etiquette. She won't throw it up, but she is wasted.
Like on the first sip? Jesus, Judo?
That's
Fuck.
Look, her insides do not work. You know this.
I do.
2 6
Hang on.
Um,
What's your diff? What's your diff?
The diff resist toxins. 8.
Yeah, for your mead. That's a botch.
I said that. I said
That's-
she's full on fucking wasted. If you want to.
That's a botch. That's like the worst
I-
outcome. The worst outcome is the vomit. Like
The vomit?
it is. That's the worst outcome.
All right. Do I even
Is
get to
there
make the
anything
etiquette roll?
Melanthe can do to help sitting next to her?
I mean, it's a botch.
I
If we
mean,
fail, yes. Yeah, but
Do I
if
just do I want to make the etiquette roll so I can do it like a lady?
You can't vomit. You can't vomit like a lady. I'm sorry.
All right, that's
You'd
cool.
There is-
be
you can't-
surprised, mister.
Not on the botch. If it was a fail, yes, but it's a botch. That's
All
the
right.
problem. It's
Just-
botch. It's that.
Let's do that and we can do responses. I've got a plan for this.
But yeah, so all right, you tell me what happens, Torna.
So as Juno takes a sip of the mead, it's good fucking mead. But oh merciful God, do you know what I mean? Probably the bite wounds and the things, your kidneys just start to almost come up like an acidic wall of death through your lungs. You just like a cannon blast onto the ground, vomiting. Like you don't fall, but it comes out of your mouth like a
Oh
cannon
yeah,
blast.
no, she just kind of like no. It's that bit of spew as it goes down. There's blood in it as well, because there's
Pain
always blood
does
in
not
it.
begin to describe the expression on Melanthi's face.
And
For what it's worth.
she for what it is actually worth, she makes a point of I'm saving the food because that's good shit. I don't want to drop it or spoil it. But she coughs it up pretty heavily and retching at the. It's more like almost like she's choking, kind of thing, and she retches, and you can see like there's a bit of blood coming out of her nose as well, because that hit her fucking hard.
Charlotte will, like, as soon as she hears the beginning kind of choke, she knows that hitch in Juno's throat by now. Will turn a glance aside to Maria and just, as politely as she's able, say, I beg your pardon for the effect of Juno's scars.
Maria holds up her hand to Charlotte, like right in front of your face, like.
Yep.
Shh.
She immediately shuts her fucking mouth hole.
Always the lightweight, eh, niece? And the set that goes, haha, it's that incredibly, like, this is the part where you laugh, sign.
And she, after she kind of just kind of spits out that last kind of bunch of it's basically just a ball of phlegm, blood, and vomit all mixed together. Wipes the side of her mouth. Always have been, always will be. Right? It is good though.
Again, it's the most like this is the part where the audience laughs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the guy next to it pulls up the laugh sign.
Yeah. Do the rest of you laugh? That is a very important question.
I mean, there's literally a kinfolk with a laugh sign.
Looking at you quite panicked, like pointing at it, like, oh, for the love of God.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When she cracks the joke, yeah, it's not a fully natural laugh, but Charlotte will at least kind of giggle and flick a glance over.
And Juno's just like,
It's not that weak.
there is, just she'll turn, smile, she takes it well, because this happens too often. Just the pain smile as she looks at Maria. I gotta say, it's good stuff. Just my insides don't like it, apparently.
Maria just looks down, continuing, like, I've made a joke. I mean, that's all you're getting out of me.
Yep, she's just like, happy. I want my stew.
So you guys begin to eat slowly. The meal is quiet. They're all looking right at fucking Alice, particularly this guy here. This guy here.
Alice is just looking
This
at
woman.
this amazing fire, and not any of these people whose eyes are crawling all over her. Alice has demonstrated several times that she knows when she's fucking beat.
From Melanthi, this guy seems to have a curious stare about you because he seems to be just looking at you, like just peering, examining.
Makes eye contact once, but isn't
He does not look
staring
away
back.
He does not look away when you make eye contact. In fact, he intensifies.
Looks up, kind of blinks a couple times. Goes back to eating. Like, okay. There's an individual staring at me.
Hello.
Oh, he's talking to me now.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Black Fury.
Hello?
You smell like the trees.
The olive trees, yes.
There's a lengthy pause. Indeed.
What does he smell like?
Bit of Get Fenris. Smells like actually oak. Like he's been singing an oak tree for a while.
You smell of different trees.
I smell of the trees and many. That was after a pause of 10 minutes.
Go, but she's gone back to eating at this point, and then kind of stops, looks back up at him. okay?
Yes. I takes a bite, a slow bite, appreciative bite, very appreciative.
It's good food, which has probably been mentioned at some point to the.
Are you actually talking while he's taking the bite? Because this is going to
No.
influence his actions. Okay. He continues to chew,
But
savoring it.
previously, appreciation for the cooking has been uttered.
It is good. Swallow. Food. Yes.
She just nods.
My name. Takes another slow bite. Swallows. Is Sven.
It is an honor to meet you, Sven.
Mm. You are a theurge.
I have that duty.
Are you not?
She just nods.
I could see it in your eyes. You have the look.
She just waits. She's like, I feel like this sentence isn't done yet.
It's not. The look of the tree, and the forest, and the wild. Nobody seems to have that look anymore around these parts.
Now she just looks confused. Like there are other theurges.
But they do not understand, for they are not blessed with the trees like we are.
Just talking to the fucking Lorax, except that he's slow. She's just kind of staring at him, like sipping her mead at this point. Like, nods again when it seems appropriate.
The trees here are beautiful. Clean.
Nodding. More nodding.
Before you go and do your... Takes another slow bite, rubbing at his long, long fucking beard. You should give homage to them. They will keep you safe.
I will take that under advisement. Thank you.
Have you heard them yet?
I have not taken the time to listen. There were bears.
But how can you not see if you do not listen?
And she kind of like ducks her head in that like, I did wrong. Sort of.
You are still young. That is understandable.
She's still got like this very careful expression that says, I am listening politely, but might also have an undercurrent of, save me. Please, someone save me.
So as we transition away from Treebeard, Charlotte, since you're right beside her,
Oh boy.
she'll turn, like mid chew, and she rips out a bit of the meat, puts it back in the stew. Betrothed, you say?
I do, Raya.
Raya. You should call me aunt now, I believe.
If you like. I would be honored to call you on.
I'm assuming there will be a wedding.
There will. We haven't
Wonderful.
planned anything yet, though.
Leave that to me. I will make sure that you have a suitable reception. After all, would dare not miss my nephew's wedding to such. Sniff Charlotte's hair.
No pure breed. Fucking none.
Fine stock.
There's a moment.
Such aura of politeness, and look how friendly that is.
See that face change, god damn.
You don't see any face change. Do you want to contest it?
No fucking. I saw Meredith change her fucking picture and I'm dying.
Charlotte will spot a half smile from Juno, though. I'll give you that.
How hard is she keeping it on the inside there, buddy?
Pretty hard.
Oh,
But I'll give you a half.
You're lucky I
half
can't
for free.
like politely turn around and stare at you. But there'll be a nod. I would be very happy to have the family involved.
I'm quite glad. It is always nice to have the family. You chose interesting company, niece.
I have?
My other niece, smirking, a black fury of such an old, distinguished line. The one of the eyes just trained right on Alice.
Nope, wasn't addressed. Not allowed.
She doesn't answer that. She just looks at Alice almost as if that's my opinion on that.
I assume she was talking to Juno, yes?
Oh no, she was talking to you.
Oh, I thought you
your
just
niece
said
now.
my other niece, so
Yeah, as Juno is set down next to Cold Harbor.
fair enough. I have?
Are these your pack?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Lanthy gives her like the side eye.
Oh.
Alice stares the fuck away from anyone else, and the dance is old as time.
Maria takes notice of the side eye. I see. I was led to understand that you had one before, although circumstances seem to be different.
Juno and I came to the decision that with more of the pack dead than alive, it was only right to thank our totem for his time, for his care, and to release him from his promises. We will form another.
Very interesting. A very mature attitude to take. Takes a bite. There is silence around her. She speaks. None of her advisors say anything. There is just fucking this deathly air of silence. Meanwhile, Maria's so pleasant, so lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad that you both came to such a healthy conclusion. And I understand you are here, and I would not like to waste your time. So, you shall stay for the night. Under my hospitality, of course. And she flickers over at the others, the three who are wandering in. They will be heading out with Cold Harbor on the first watch. There is a camp a logging camp far up north across the border. Several of our kin have been missing, including several from your sept. They were supposed to report in on wormish influence in the area that was starting to spread towards this cairn. They have not been heard from in a week. Now we are struggling, and your pack from another sept. The striders of the Ice Wolf have been gaining good ground in the area, assisting. However, I cannot spare the troops to investigate. We would be much appreciated if you could determine what was the cause and if there are any survivors. We need to know if this is indeed the war or something else. We need to know the reason why.
Of course, we're at your disposal.
Sheila clicks her hands, and one of the guys behind her, the big fucking skull fucking... This guy hands her a small map. And she'll hand, since you identified yourself as the Alpha. There is where it is located. Keep heading north.
It'll be a light nod. She will take the map, and while she's not going to like splay it out over her fucking dinner plate, she will take a quick glance if it is small enough. Just to kind of see if it was one of the sites.
It's one of the sites, yes. It is. That's what you can get. It's a big map, but you can almost... It's almost been folded. It's one of the sites.
Be a light nod. She will tuck it in her pocket. Thank you.
I expect... And I don't mean to be demanding, but I expect you all to... I'm assuming to be gone at first light.
Of course.
You'll nod. Very well. For now, you may indulge in the mead and the hospitality of the Wolf's Maw. My esteemed packmate, she'll turn and smile over at Dunkov quite fondly, who stands like, yes, yes! This is my moment now. We'll show your Alpha. She'll gesture to the other three to her quarters. You are to sleep with the rabble. She is Alpha, and she has earned her bed.
Charlotte bites the fuck out of her tongue, because that is the terms of the hospitality.
Doonclaw rises like the sentinel.
He rises and keeps rising. This man is massive.
Rises eternally.
Melody just kind of like looks up at him, like, huh.
He's 7 foot. Easy. Metal Gear. No.
Metal Gear. Big
He
boss.
walks over with these thundering footsteps. Like,
Yeah, it is about time for Charlotte to apparently finish with her meal and get the hell up.
as you go to finish your meal, go, no!
Blanks.
You will turn to finish it. I am merely being polite and showing you where you live for tonight. You do not waste a good meal out there, for you never know when you're going to get another.
So not? She will go back to eating.
Turns and looks at Alice.
Nobody told her to look at him saying, "No, well, there's a nice fire over here."
And he will stand to attention, wait for Shard to keep eating, and then fucking they begin to advance as he moves his way through the crowd.
Melody just kind of like, huh.
Slow heavy metal music begins to play as the wave of horde pass through him.
Gotta text my sister. Matchmaking what?
This woman walks over with the scar kind of heavily slided across her face, points at Juno. Well, actually, no, doesn't point at Juno because Juno's in depth going to Cold Harbor them, and I'll get to her in a sec. Points at Melanthe and turns and gives Alice the most withering, like, you better get the fuck up type stare.
Alice
Straight
knows
to
when
the
she
common
beat.
quarters. We'll show you to the common quarters.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, that happens. Alice, don't say shit.
Melanthe just gets up and will follow.
For the most part, the woman seems quite well, you think pleased to chat to Melanthe. She's just like, yes, no. If you ask her any questions, you just get those one-word
She's
responses.
not gonna bug her particularly.
As if Meredith, if you need to go, that you can, because it's just going to be socializing now. I will get you guys for the big thing in the next day or so.
Melanthe is at some point
needs
gonna
pants.
manage to like text her like 20-year-old sister a picture of the fucking mountain over there.
He got a ring.
But as they walk off, fucking Cold Harbor, fuck me. We'll turn and look at Juno mid-eating. So, you're here again.
I'm back.
I noticed. This time not an alpha.
He just shakes her head.
Things change.
You know, sometimes our place isn't where we usually thought it was. But she just shrugs, like, not bothered.
Takes a drink. Your new alpha, though, she seems quite scared. Almost looks like she's about to shit herself.
You know what? I was thinking just the same thing.
The other one, though, it's weird seeing her Redmond here. They're normally so cheery.
Cheery? Just kind of looks at Alice as she's walking off.
That there is no definition of cheer in those eyes.
Oh, I know that. Kind of looks at him.
Yes. Their matriarch Lewis, he's a good man. Bit too serious, though. But he likes to share a drink. He understands the outlaw life more than most do.
Yeah. No, it's quite an odd bunch, but me and kind of nod to Charlotte. Me and Charlotte got a good thing going. But how have you been? It's been a while.
It has. Takes a drink. It's been a while.
Been all right.
It's the wild. Why would I not be content?
It's polite to ask.
You don't look content, though.
Raises an eyebrow. Makes you say that.
You're pretending to smile at me. Even more so than last time.
Not pretending.
It's the way your cheeks are stretching. It's like you're like learning how to smile again.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Takes a long drink.
Eyeballs the drink like I really want you, but I can't.
You should get laid.
Well, I did before I came.
No, you didn't. Leans back.
Kind of just puts the kind of spoon in the bowl, tongue in cheek, like, oh, fuck it. She didn't. Chris was too busy.
You see, the whole point of the life is after a good combat, you take, you have a willing kinfolk, everyone's happy, you take a drink, you share the fire, you get up, you disappear, you don't know her name, and you drive away on your motorbike. Simple. Life goes on.
True.
So stop pretending to smile like you're stretching over thin cheeks on a piece of bread. Points to the fire and kinfolk chatting and, joking and enjoy it. I don't waste time on super serious. That's why I don't talk to Hildy. It's too serious.
Trust me.
Besides, I'm not a Philodox. I'm a Ragabash.
And I know that. I've been here, 20 minutes, and you're already throwing those lessons my way?
It's always a lesson. The life is always going to be a lesson. You should have figured that out by now. I thought you would have learned that from your challenge. Dunks her on the back of the head. Dunks her on the back of the head.
Takes it. Alright. See, Cold Harbor, this is why I like you.
Most people say that. We Iversons, we're likable guys.
So you coming over to share a drink, or am I just soloing this?
Oh, I'm here, and I'm waiting for my points at one of the tents. Waiting for her to wake up again.
Well, don't wear her out too much. Just kind of pats him on the shoulder. Stands up.
Nods. Tell your Redmond friend to share the fire. Good family connection. She looks like she needs to loosen up a bit.
Yeah. I'll go get her, actually. And she will, it's kind of finishing the stew, put the bowl wherever, and make her way towards the common tent, whatever the fuck it is, to where Alice was dragged off.
Yeah, Alice, Belanti kind of parks out and probably lies down. Alice, you're just left staring at the scarred woman.
Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, at this point, Alice doesn't seem to know what to do because this person hasn't left.
I mean, Juno just walks in through to the entrance pretty casually. Walks, kind of makes her way up to, kind of walking past to where her bag is in there. Hildy?
Juno?
Good to see you again. I get it. The feeling's mutual. Just goes around, reaches in her bag. And she digs through and pulls out. What?
She hasn't taken her eyes off Alice. She's just staring at her.
Just I'm totally not ignoring that. And she'll reach down, go bend down, go rummaging through her bag a bit, pull out a small box, open it, pulls out a bottle of whiskey, unopened. It stands next to Alice, looks up at her, looks at Hildy, looks at Alice. Come join me by the fire, Alice. Shakes a bottle of whiskey.
Alice is a Cleoth caught between two Fosterns here. At this point, she seems to be someone who's resigned to whatever move is going to happen next. She is going to be eating the bad end of it. Right.
Come on, I've got someone you'd want to meet.
When Juno leaves, who's Alice?
Yep, just kind of I am saving you from this situation, girl. Don't worry about it. I also brought you whiskey. It's fine.
Do you say anything to Hildy as you're leaving, any of you?
Fuck no.
She will actually kind of turn around as she's about to leave. If Hildy is still stood there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she
I
turns
don't
around.
share drinks. I don't share drinks with scum like that.
She just nods. Noted. Just walks out.
Yeah, Hildy just on the ground as she goes to walk back towards her blacksmith area.
Yeah, and Juno will very what's the word I'm looking for here? Tactically lead Alice back over to the fire and plant her again, very planned, down next to Cold Harbor, and plant the bottle of whiskey in her hands.
Alice is once again caught between two Fosterns. This is Alice's
Cold
talk
Harbor.
show between two Fosterns.
Cold Harbor stands up before Alice even has a chance to like debate what's about to happen next. Hello!
Hello, Raya.
Oh, don't get pats her on the shoulder. There's no need for that. Sit down, share the fire.
All right. She just sits down like this is a trap.
Just offers the bottle
How's-
to Cold Harbor.
Take half of it, hands it back. How's the family?
They were alive when I left.
Ah, they're surely more than alive. How is Lewis doing?
He is well.
Ah, good. Tell him he's a prick when I see him. Tell him Bjorn Iverson said he's a prick. He'll laugh.
I'll be sure to.
Nods. You look loosen up a bit, eh? We're all friends here. Everyone's friends here. Pats her on the cheek.
And Alice is like in her mind's eye. It's just that screen from Aliens where all the things just keep converging on the center.
I had the one with Sigourney Weaver
Coming over the walls.
backing away from the inner jaw. It's like as he leans in. We're all friends here, Alice.
Okay. Right. Yes. Oh my god, that whiskey's going in her face.
It is.
Speaking of whiskey. Juno starts coughing again.
Oh, Stu, that's snatches the whiskey off her. Did sit down. No more whiskey for you. You're ruining it. Here,
Seems like-
Redmond. Show the Trimbenson how to drink. Hands it back.
Alice, who makes healthy life decisions, drinks. Because right now drinking is choosing life.
Like, today is really just a bad day for my insides.
Look at that. She's got a better stomach than you have.
I'd like to see somebody who hasn't.
Eh. So, where are you from, girl?
Sept of the Golden Harvest. Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Haven't been there since the 90s. It's a very far away look as he looks off in the distance.
Like Alice, who's like in her 20s, is trying to comprehend the concept of the 90s right now. I see.
To be alive. But, what drove you out all the way over to Heartsfire?
When I was proven not long after, it was time to go.
Oh, I sent you on the life. Well,
Yes.
you're on the journey then. And the journey is... Well, if you're like Trimbenson over there, you're going to be vomiting every 5 minutes, so it's not too bad.
Just, raises a glass. Like, yep.
Not too bad. Yes.
All depends on where you can take your victories, where you get it. And the trees will provide the rest.
Just kind of blinks, like,
You never slept in a tree, girl.
I mean,
You
a few
just get a bit
times.
naked and you squirm right in. You get a bit naked and you squirm right in. Feel it all over you.
I see.
It's a very liberating experience. So Sven tells me. Isn't that right, Sven? Sven takes an hour to reply.
I will keep that in mind.
Good, good. Slap, slap, slap on your cheek. Well, stands up. Smile more. Punches Juno in the back of the head. Dunk.
It's kind of like, ow.
Alice's attempt at a smile is so painful.
Grabs both of Alex's cheeks with his tattooed, knuckles. And you! Ease up. You're not dead yet.
True. Not yet, Raya.
And there's plenty of women here. And men. Oh.
Yes.
Starts to wander towards one of the huts. Oh, there once was a big get named Sven. He's opened the flap. Wanders in.
See? He's not so bad.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
It's alright, I got you.
Alice is just sitting there like, and the eyes of Maria are upon you.
And Juno finally, after realizing that, hey, not in the woods anymore, will reach in and not pull out a pack of cigarettes, but a pack of fucking Nicorette gum and stare at it, almost disgusted.
Meanwhile, Alice is just looking at Juno like, I should allow you time with your family. Yes.
Alright. If you need anything, just give me a shout.
Yes. And she tries to slink off like, fuck.
Just like if she's like trying to think of Judo, just kind of like, not that I heavy shit, but just kind of like, look, just if you want to go, just go.
As we transition to Charlotte, as you are introduced to what looks to be like the most semi-fancy tent in this place. It's got a clean bed sheet.
I mean, that's always a bonus. Yeah. Sure. Follow along with Doomclaw.
And here is your home for this evening.
Looks fabulous. There's a,
It is.
there's a
It's a good tent.
giant arm like the Pat. Because he is endearing as shit.
I hear we're going now. You have made it official.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Good. You'll have strong children.
I mean, who wouldn't want strong children?
Yes.
Definitely
You look
not
like-
an awkward face.
You look like you'll birth many. Good hips.
Blink.
That is important. You need to push. Punches her shoulder. You feel like you're
Dunk.
being hit by a handful.
Yeah, she like actually like damn near putters a step in response. Like there's a hard lean, just dunk. Yep, I seem to remember commentary on the hips.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do bear a message also
Oh?
from your friend known as Zuri.
Oh? What's Sari have to say?
Hello.
Is that the whole message?
Nods.
How hard is it to get a message back?
Not that hard. I will find her. I will beat her. Killing. It's the most fucking determined look you've ever seen on his face.
Oh, did she
Gone
do
is the
the
playful Doomclaw. Gone.
Oh, did she do you the hands on throat?
No. I beat that.
Oh,
She cheated.
cheated.
She. Yes. That was just like the tender shakes.
How
You
did
said
she
we would
cheat?
charge in. She did not charge in honorably.
How does one dishonorably charge?
She hid.
Zuri has a very roundabout way of charging, I find.
It is cheating.
Well, it is good to be aware that that is officially cheating.
You are points. You are orthodox. You know words. I have to phrase them.
Yep.
Then it would be classed as cheating.
Did she come in with force and speed from whatever direction she eventually chose?
No.
Oh, well, I guess she didn't charge in.
Exactly.
Shucks.
And you thought I was stupid enough not to believe me. Ha ha! I fooled you, Poke.
You did? Fooled the heck out of me. Did me a bamboozle.
Grabs her by the collar and pulls in. I fool many.
Yep. I believe it. Hoist her off ground because it's Doomclaw and he's 7 feet tall and she is not, and he is pulling her in by the collar. She's dangling.
You just get a bear hug then. Ha ha! We will be good family.
Smushed. Ribs start protesting. I hope so.
Now, Plunk.
Dunk.
I will leave you alone. Begins to wander off.
Okay. Kinda glances around this room. Ugh.
Since you come out of your tent, it's basics. You just met with that.
Blink. Oh god, did I get a rank on him? No, I don't have him unlocked. I can't check. Ugh. Evening? Still politely bob her head.
Doesn't say anything. Keeps walking towards you.
What kind of walk we got going here? Fuck, I'm just gonna peony the shit out of them. Not even gonna play this game.
Nobody ever wants to play the game.
I don't want to play a game. I'm gonna play it anyways. I got one success.
Purpose.
Purpose. Awesome.
Walks right up to you.
Yep. We haven't been formally introduced. Comment it with a glance up. She's not going for the eyes though because she has no idea how high he might outrank her.
Stare.
Nothing, huh? Like she asked for the introduction and she just gets a stare.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something I can do for you?
You are hers.
Hers?
Yes.
You smell like her.
And who is she?
You know who she is. The one in death. Who claims to know life.
Sorry, say it again?
The one in death who claims to know life.
She kind of quirks a glance up.
A blood call for a blood death. But yet she does not know death like none of us ever will. Or how can she know death when she's not seen it right in its pale eye and opened it again in the Queen's holy light?
Not gonna lie, it's not even that she's incredibly intimidated, it's that she is being met with zealotry and has no idea how to respond to it.
You're going out there, aren't you? Into her kingdom.
Oh, thank God, that gives her something. She gives a bit of a nod. We are.
The cold. Are you going to let it wrap your skin or die in its fear?
I have no intention of dying.
Not a real death. Points at it, actually prods right at your belly, in your soul.
Is that what she wants?
The Queen always wants. For we must become more than just chained wolves. The Dread Wolf knows. That's why he chose her to be the Queen.
Then what does she expect of us while we're out there?
Finally leans down, his eyes glisten. Of two blue icicles. Understanding. Blood. And respect.
So be it.
Let the little one understand that when she goes into her domain. Maybe the cold will burn her away like it burned everyone else. Then maybe she'll see that I am unashamed.
It's kind of a quirked glance. I'll tell her.
Yeah, Charlotte Sullivan, you will. But will she understand the meaning?
Remains to be seen.
Not yet. Not until the first one of you dies in the cold and comes back as something else.
For what it's worth, like, she's not angry and she's not uncomfortable in her usual kind of like squirmy sort of way. She's a little bit kind of bristled. She's probably got like the goosebumps going.
Who knows, Charlotte Sullivan? Maybe she'll grant you with light. Maybe it will be you.
Should like to think that if anyone that I'm leading has to face death, it should be me.
But is it death or is it life?
Suppose I'll find out.
Do you think you will? Or will you do like all your people do and put question to the ways and not open your eyes and see? The lady will judge, and I will find wanting.
And he says, and he will find her wanting?
I will find wanting, not her.
Oh, okay. Then we will see how she judges.
Yes. We will see you when the first death claims. She starts to walk away.
It's a little bit of a squint, but she's not going to offer any kind of challenge to it. Just, you're saying things I don't like, squint.
People give him a very, very wide berth.
She will take note of this.
Some treat him with respect, others it's more fear.
That she will let him do whatever he's doing and go wherever he's going before she goes back into motion. She actually wants to see him leave like line of sight.
He's gone.
It's still like moderately tense now that she knows where she's staying and has dropped her bag there. We'll take out the map and kind of be half unfolding it, flicking it over, trying to get a good look at distance and compare it to what she studied on her own digital maps. She comes back around looking for the rest of her party.
Juno's still sat by the fire at this point, eyeing that bottle of whiskey. Also staring at the Nicorette gum. Kind of like a wanting stare at the whiskey, looks at the Nicorette gum, disgust. But whiskey, disgust.
She gets a hair ruffle.
Kind of like looks up. What?
Yo.
Settled in?
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
guess.
look it.
Step over and take a seat on the other side of Juno if there is another side free.
You know, she's just sat in the middle of a log, effectively on the ground in front of the fire.
Is Alice still there too?
Alice ran off.
Alice retreated to somewhere not out in the open at the first opportunity.
Yeah, of course she did. Yeah, there's a glance around. Other two down for the night?
Melanthe is trying to get a good phone signal to call her sister. She's going to be walking around a while. And I believe Alice went to go hide behind that tent.
Awesome. Well, I guess Snow Queen is watching. If I understood right. Leans
No
in a
doubt.
little. The big one with the blue eyes talks like, he's talking like a Theurge. I could barely put it together. I'm not gonna lie. He said he was unashamed? Kind of sits back a little.
Charlotte drops to a whisper. I haven't seen him in a while.
Not the one?
She just nods.
Another little nod to affirm, yep, I got it. She starts kind of unfolding the map. At least to the point where, assuming their area, like you are here, is marked and the area they're going to is marked, we'll let Juno kind of pour over it for a second. It's one of the sites I found online, so at least there may not be others.
No. So what is it? Go in, find out what happened. I guess bring proof. That's always nice. Any survivors, bring them back.
Find out what happened, report back. And apparently we get to be tested while we're out in the snow. Where apparently dying might be living? Shrug?
It's kind
Just
of.
don't do me a solid and don't succumb to the cold or something dramatic.
I'm gonna try.
Kind of pokes her chest. This is why we have those like sub-zero blankets. No dying of the cold.
That's why we also have lupus.
Shaggy fucker. Rubs her hair.
Look, we'll be fine. The cold is only half the problem. The other half is what actually is out there.
Yep.
Because as we can speculate as much as we want, we don't know what it is till we get there.
Yep. The fuck was it he said? Blood, respect, and understanding? That's what she wanted?
Well, I'm pretty sure there'll be blood. Respect. I mean, we can do. Hopefully it doesn't involve drinking more mead. It kind of looks down at the pile of vomit that's still there.
Yeah.
I'm glad she took it lightly, though.
What you mean?
I threw up all over the floor.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of figured sooner or later it was gonna have to happen. As far as I know, much of hospitality involves eating what you're offered, even if it doesn't agree with you. And I know how your stomach is.
Luckily, she does too.
Yeah.
It's just annoying. Because it's good meat.
Yeah, it is. Damn it, side chat. But yeah. Zuri said hello. Oh, no. Oh, why are they just so weird? Ugh.
He's fine. He's actually really nice.
Slow shifting is killing me. I mean, he doesn't seem bad. Just
There's all these people, the good people up here. Most of them.
well,
I can't-
nobody has. Yeah, it's been legit. Gives her a
Different.
mild shove. Could have warned me that all of the wedding planning would have been completely taken over.
I could have, but then it was my fun. Well, to be honest, I had bets on either my mom or either Maria taking it, and well, Maria took it.
Yeah, she did. And I'm not surprised.
It'll be a nice wedding.
Still haven't even told my folks.
That's more of a you problem.
Well, thanks.
You gotta tell them. You know, but
I had only just told them I was going to be, like, out of state.
look, you can either not tell them.
Oh, no,
Or-
I'm going to tell them.
Well, just hope and pray to the living Christ Maria doesn't insist you invite them.
Oh, God.
Because, I'm not being funny, Charlotte. I don't know what's up with you folks, but you said your mom stays in a bunker. She doesn't get out much.
I mean, she functions just fine.
Then why does she stay in a bunker?
I don't know. Some shit went down. Mom and Dad used to live in New York, and shit got crazy.
Right?
So they ditched. and
This is not the safety campfire.
There's nothing unsafe about it. It's just saying.
All right. Now I get it. Shit went down. Something happened. Yada yada. Bunker. Easy enough.
Let's never mind that I'm pretty sure my mom would find me and skin me alive if I didn't invite her to my wedding.
She. Aren't you stuck between a rock and a hard place?
Mm-hmm. They'll be fine.
Yeah, I know it'll be fine. You're the one that needs to keep telling yourself that. I can keep telling you so much, but if you don't fucking believe it.
Yeah, well. So yeah, here's where we're going. I already have the location on my phone, so I'll study routes from there if you guys want to take the map back and actually get a look and get a heading, because
I brought a spare map as well, just in case.
I've got all my shit's digital, so I hope you guys have some analog fucking compasses or some shit.
Oh, I made sure to pack all that shit.
Yeah.
One of us has to make sure we're gonna survive out here. Relax, Charlotte. Enjoy the. Looks around, grabs the bottle of whiskey, shoves it in her face.
Swigs it. No reservation, just swig. Well, I do not naturally wake with the sun. I'm usually awake when it comes up, so I'm gonna set an alarm.
I'll be up.
Get rest before we go out. We're gonna fucking need it.
You got bigger things to worry about than me at the minute.
You are exactly part of what it is my job to worry about. Get rest before we haul out. Kind of gives her a little elbow nudge.
I plan to, just like I plan to, totally not just hide behind some tents doing nothing inconspicuous at all.
Hello.
Ugh.
Looks up.
Not you two.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Camera switch.
Hello, Raya.
Why are you hiding?
Well, perhaps better I'm not seen.
Hmm. Why?
Most would not like to look.
Because you are a Redmond.
Yes.
Hmm. Do you believe that they will bring you ill?
Not under these circumstances, no.
But yet you are not harmed.
How could I be under hospitality?
Indeed. So why do you fear it? If we wanted to kill you, we would have.
I don't worry about me.
And why do you hide? If you do not worry.
It would bring misfortune on the others.
Turns his hooded head over. They have enough misfortune that you will not impact them already. All you have to do is look into their eyes, and you'll see it.
Alice doesn't say anything.
But you, the wolf's head hangs low. I wonder which you will wear. Blood or the skin?
Most need both, I'm told.
No, not this time. Not this time at all.
She nods.
I shall look forward to seeing you return. Perhaps then you will understand my meaning. He starts to wander off and fade into the umbra.
She just like looks after him like Theurges, man. They always do this shit. The other two can just see her, they're just dumbfounded.
So does anyone else need to do anything?
Nope.
Okay, then we can end it there for part 1 of the North.
Okay.